Guitar basics. What do you need to know if you're just starting out with guitar? Or maybe your guitar's been sitting in the corner of the room for 5 years and you haven't picked it up in a long time, but you've been meaning to. Today, you should pick it up and let's go. Let's play some basics. I want to teach you guys the key of G, which is a very basic key, but I guarantee you some of your favorite songs are in the key of G and we'll be using the chords that they're using as well. So it's a really cool key to learn. It's very simple and very basic and you guys can get it. I know you can. I remember when I started, I was so frustrated, I wanted to give up, but I kept going and it just ended up paying off so much for me. So here we go. First thing you want to do is you want to tune up. Use your phone to tune up. You don't have to. A tuner is much more accurate, but for basic tuning, Guitar Tuna. Guitar T-U-N-A. It's amazing. You need to try it. I put it right on the top of my guitar, just like this, and I tune. Let's go. Let's start with the G chord. That's a full G chord. All right, and then we're gonna go to the C chord. And then we're gonna go to the E minor. And then the D chord. So altogether it sounds something like this if you played it. So they're beautiful chords, they're basic chords, but again, you can write some amazing songs with those chords, and some of the most amazing songs in the world have probably been written with those 4 chords. So let's give it a go. Let's go right for it. Here we go. So if you look at my right hand here, I have my middle finger, right, my ring finger on the 3rd fret of the E string, my pointer finger on the 2nd fret of the A string, my ring finger on the 3rd fret of the B string, and my pinky finger on the 3rd fret of the E string. So take a look at that. Pause the screen if you need to. I'll try to separate my fingers as much as I can so you guys can kind of see exactly what that is. Okay, now the next chord is called a C chord. These 2 fingers here, see how they're like in a stair formation, right? So you have the top stair, the bottom stair. You're gonna keep them in that formation, right? Don't worry about your 2 bottom fingers here, your ring finger and your pinky finger. Keep those right there. Okay, you don't have to press as hard if you don't want to during this transition. But what you want to do is take these 2 fingers, your middle finger and your first finger, and move them down exactly 1 string each. Okay? So again, you want to move them down exactly 1 string each. So down 1 string each. So you're going to be, your middle finger is going to be on the 3rd fret of the A string, and your pointer finger is going to be on the 2nd fret of the D string. Okay? So that sounds like this. Right, so the G, and then you just move those 2 fingers right down, exactly 1 string. 1 string each, right? Okay, now the E chord. So I'm gonna go from that C chord, right? So we're gonna move your first finger, right, your pointer finger is gonna go up 1 string, 2nd fret on the A string. And your middle finger is gonna go 2nd fret on the D string, okay? So really what happens from the C chord is your first finger goes up 1 string, your middle finger goes down 1 string, and then back 1 fret, okay? So that is your E chord. This is one of my favorite chords ever. I love playing the E minor chord. It's very moody. So those 3 chords, G, C, E minor, C, beautiful progression. Now the D chord is a little bit different. It kind of breaks this formation that we've been used to a little bit. So E minor to D. So what you want to do from E minor, you want to lift up your pinky finger from the 3rd fret on the E string, the high E, and then you want to put your first finger on the 2nd fret of the G, and you want to put your middle finger on the 2nd fret of the E string. And there you go. So you can look at that in transition again as I do it. So that's a pretty simple transition. And when you play this, you're not gonna play all of the strings. You're gonna start from the D string, okay? Now, if you were to hit the A string in there, it's not a huge deal. Still sounds like a D chord. What I try to do, I take my thumb and I try to mute these strings. Sometimes I'll do this. Just to get a little cleaner. So I'll show you guys that chord progression again, and I'll play it really slowly for you. So there you go. Those chords, I guarantee you, after you learn these chords, you'll play them for the rest of your life. And when you play cover music, if you write music, if you listen to music and you're inspired and you want to learn that song, these chords will probably be in your future, even though they're the very, very beginning of what you learn. They're the first thing you learn as a guitar player. So thanks for coming to this video, and I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I hope you got a lot out of it. I hope you learned, and I hope the way that I teach can really help you guys to understand how to put your fingers on the guitar and how to transition these chords. So, and these chords will last you your lifetime as a guitar player. So it's never too late to start, and start as early as you can. That's my advice. So thank you guys so much again for coming to the video. Hope you loved it, and keep in tune because I have more guitar covers coming. And the next one I'm super excited about, and I just can't wait to start recording it. All right guys, thanks so much.